If Connor wants to be a billionaire, he joins the Smash Bros.
Swung on, hit in the air to right field and deep. It is high. Barkley takes it all the way. Bryant for the win.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to your favorite sports podcast, Shirts versus Skins. And boy, do we got an episode for you guys today. I mean, we got two backgrounds pertaining to one topic, one to another. Talk some about the World Cup draw, which was this past Friday. Talk some Champions League. Talk some March Madness college basketball. Combat sports, we got actually two things for you guys today. We're going to talk about Wrestlemania, as you can see on Ahmed's background, Cody Rhodes, the traitor. Preview UFC 273. And then we'll round off the episode with some controversial comments trivia. Let's get straight into the World Cup draw first. And let's talk about this. Group A. Well, in general, any remarks about the general draw? Cafu, great guy, very entertaining. I think we can all agree on that.
I mean, honestly, I'm still trying to figure out where's Italy. Like, when are they gonna get a team? I'm very confused about that. Nah, it's just funny to me, the champions of Europe. Literally this past year, they don't make it to the World Cup. That's kind of a joke. That's kind of embarrassing. So, just want to get that little dig out there. Because
weren't you at like 18th Avenue celebrating with the Italians, bro?
Listen, I made it known that the only reason why. No. Because I'll explain. I made it known to everybody. The only reason why I was there, so I could just act a fool, bro. Just to mess around and just have fun. That's the only reason why I went. I couldn't care less if Italy won, England won, to be honest.
Can we just bring some attention to the fact that Tiku didn't even name drop Algeria and Ahmed's getting mad over Italy? What happened with Algeria?
That's true. I mean, bro, listen, Algeria. I'll give the floor to Ahmed. What happened, Ahmed? Come on, let us know.
I don't even know what happened. It was
what happened?
The worst collapse I've ever seen in my life. Bro, like, I'm just gonna say one thing. My mom started crying, bro. My mom, really? My own mom.
Listen.
So.
No, I get it.
It was the worst thing in sports I've probably ever seen, and like for the team that I root for, that was, bro. It was 2 minutes away, and we're in the World Cup.
Minute, right?
I mean, don't even get me started on the game, bro. Like 3 disallowed goals. The last one was ridiculous. Slimani clearly off his head. I mean, it's Cameroon, bro. Like, if I speak, but it's just Africa. Like,
yeah,
it's these like North African teams always are like looked upon like as like second fiddle, like Egypt,
outsiders. Yeah,
Egypt, like Morocco and all of them. Like I don't know what it is, but congrats to, I think Senegal went through, Ghana, I think Morocco went through, and Cameroon. Morocco. So congrats to them.
Cameroon.
Yeah.
Bombs.
It's definitely heartbreaking. I mean, just for us watching Albania, I was so happy because they fought to the very end, won a couple games, and then they gave us a little hope. Obviously, Albania is not a big footballing nation, so even a little bit of a chance got us hype. But, obviously Algeria, we can clearly see your listen, guys. We didn't record a podcast last week because this guy was in a depressed state, mind you. And you can see it still. Like, now you're still emotional about that. And I don't blame you. No, I don't blame him at all. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was sad about Albania almost making it. And Algeria is a great team, a great footballing country, won the AFCON, great players on that team still. And them not making it to a World Cup, and it is definitely difficult. So I don't really blame him because, bro, football is a big,
it's a big deal.
Big thing for a lot of people. It's a big deal. Not making it to a World Cup, that sucks. It definitely sucks for the nation and especially the players too. So
let's get to the draw. talk about group by group. I'm gonna just name all the groups first. All right,
Mhm.
and then we'll get down to it. So we got Group A, Qatar, the host nation, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. All right, you know what? Let's just focus on this real quick. I want to say something. Senegal, that is a nation to keep an eye out for. Straight
Wait,
up.
so it's Qatar,
Is it
Ecuador,
Dark Horse or
Senegal,
something?
and who else?
And
And who else you
Netherlands.
say?
Netherlands.
Holland.
And
I
Netherlands.
mean,
And Netherlands. Holland.
like obviously Holland's going through. Qatar is awful. Ecuador awful. So Holland, and then who? I mean, Senegal has to
Senegal.
go through as well. Yeah, I mean, Ecuador,
Tops
bro.
the group.
Like every time I see them, they're always like losing to like fucking Bolivia or something. Like the fact that they're even in the World Cup is crazy. But whatever, it is what it is. And
Is
I
that
think
the team that has more losses than wins?
it probably is. And I
And
think Costa Rica also has one more chance to get in.
They do.
Yeah, I think.
You could just
yeah.
you could just see it hit a spot for him. As I was naming, I just named Qatar, and he was like, "Fuck, bro! Like Qatar's in there, and Algeria is not." Obviously,
Group
Qatar's
B?
there because they're the host nation, but
There's a lot of teams here I could look and be like.
Group B. Who's
But going back to what? So Yoni, you're saying Senegal is like a dark horse for the whole tournament, or just
they
like
shouldn't even be considered
Like,
a
what do you
dark
mean?
horse. I think they're just like a really
They're a
capable
good team, you're
Like
saying?
they should be considered. I think they'll top the
No, I
group.
like
over
it. I like
Netherlands,
them. I like
probably.
yeah, I mean, I would probably,
really?
I don't know, because Holland's good, but like I mean, I don't know if they're like
Yeah. I
I
feel
don't know
like
if you
they're
trust them, you know
definitely
what I'm saying?
sleeping. Like, yo, yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Senegal, I think made it
but
to
like
like
even
back-to-back AFCON finals. So like,
I think so. Yeah,
so.
you would know more. But like Qatar, yo, low key, when you've looked at tournaments past, you could really see host nations actually like doing better than expected. You know, like obviously, I'm not saying Qatar is gonna freaking go to like for like Russia in 2018, like they went a little bit far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do a little shit
Bro,
to
they're
try and
gonna
make them at
they're
least a
gonna
little bit
score
better. Yeah,
one goal. They're gonna score one goal.
I don't
in
know,
total.
man. Obviously, I'm gonna say Holland and Senegal are gonna go through, but like, yo, don't sleep on like the host nation. You never know what kind of politics they pull during the
but
World
bro,
Cup.
They
Bro.
might
like
beat
a host
Ecuador
nation,
on or something, but that's it, bro.
a host
No
nation
chance.
like South Africa, maybe because they got the fans and shit. Like, who does Qatar have to go watch the games, man? This is just gonna be like a tourist filled.
They have
Nah,
like their league
bro.
is like it's like a big deal. Their league. They have a lot of players.
Yeah, bro. You'd be
think Xavi
sleeping,
played there and
bro. I
stuff.
mean, in the Middle East, and I think he was in Saudi. I don't know. Qatar is Saudi, one of those.
No,
But
I
like
think
football
Xavi
is
was Qatar.
huge in that region of the world, bro. So don't sleep and think like, oh, they're not gonna have nobody, but like,
No, but they have
I think you're gonna be surprised.
Well, see,
Talent, obviously.
No
initially,
talent.
Not saying
initially
that-
I said Qatar
no.
could do better because I thought, we seen the team that Xavi coached in Qatar. They were really good. They play good football. And
Yeah.
for some reason, I don't watch Qatar play soccer games, bro. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
for
if
sure.
Qatar plays that type of football, then they might be doing the rounds. And then I checked their games, and they lost every game except to like fucking I don't know
Mhm.
the
Yeah,
worst
they
team
were
in their
Qatar.
division. So
What was it the Arab Cup? Like, what did they do in the Arab?
No, they didn't win it. Algeria won
What did they
that.
go for?
Algeria
Did
and
they?
Morocco in the final.
Yeah. You're right.
That was in Qatar though. That's the only reason why probably.
Mhm.
Yeah, but honestly, like now that I'm thinking about it, they're probably like the worst like host country maybe ever.
maybe.
So.
But what do you mean like the nation itself, the footballing team?
Oh
Or,
no,
like,
yeah,
You think
like
that the World Cup is just
Both.
probably both,
Both,
but like definitely in terms of football, like, come on, what are we doing here? Like,
okay? That's fine.
Whatever. We'll see.
Just want to
I
clear
think
that.
this is going to be an underrated tournament. Like, I think this is going to be a very good tournament for some reason.
I like to
unfortunately.
say Qatar
with the
finished
circumstances.
third in the Arab Cup. Just want to say.
Yeah, in Qatar, but I mean, like, bro, it was like the Algerian kids, and they still won it. So,
Tunisia.
uh,
Shout out Hannibal
uh,
Mejbri.
Let's
yeah, it's not bad.
let's
Move on
move
to
to
Group B.
Oof.
England.
Mm.
Tiku, you want to move over a little so we can see the next team? Iran. The dark
Stop
horse
playing
of the
with us.
tournament, the United States of America,
Oh God.
and then the winner of Ukraine/Scotland versus Wales, probably Wales. Let's just assume it's going to be Wales for the sake
Can
of
you-
this.
Can you imagine if it's not Wales and it's Ukraine?
Bro,
That'll be
you know,
That's
good
that's
story.
like
I would
that's
be-
like the most
Yo.
political group of all time, right there.
probably,
Yo.
yeah.
Yo, you never know, bro.
It could be, but yeah.
You never know. You never know.
U.S. and England. Oh,
England.
there's just so many storylines here. I mean, like,
Yeah.
like even England has beef with Iran and stuff like that. So,
No,
it's a lot of stuff going on. You know, obviously for us, you know, we hope the U.S. can, you know, make some noise. I think, like outside England, you know, they really shouldn't fear anybody else. Iran,
Yeah,
I mean,
Iran's-
what are we doing?
Iran's
Iran's
pretty good.
solid,
Iran's
but
pretty good.
I would pick the United States to beat them. I mean, come on now.
Wales is
Um,
good.
Wales,
Still like
if they get in,
Nah,
Wales,
I'm not
if they
scared
get
of
in,
Iran, bro.
yeah. So I mean,
Wales
Just-
are solid. If
just get some good like fucking like you gotta beat obviously Iran. That's like a must win, and then England if you draw it, that's so big right there. So I mean, like the U.S. like they can't be too upset, especially you know with fucking Canada and stuff like that. So U.S. like this is a solid group for them. A lot of storylines, obviously too.
yeah,
Who do you think finished top two?
yeah, definitely.
I think England, U.S.
I hope so.
Yeah, same,
I think so too.
same.
Uh,
And supposedly, I think like Americans have like the second most tickets purchased for the Qatar World Cup, so that's gonna something about that. They're one of the top countries that book tickets, so there's definitely gonna be a huge American presence there, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting because this is only the beginning. If you guys remember the episode back in the day where I said the United States are gonna win 2026, so shout out. Let's hope they do well. Do well, and yeah, I agree. I think it will be England and the United States.
when we get to controversial comments, I'm gonna comment a little more on the North American teams. But
Alright,
let's move to Group
alright,
C,
alright.
where we have another North American team. We have Mexico, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, and Poland.
First of all, shout out to Lewandowski, but how about Lewandowski getting his team there? Scored a big penalty. Lewandowski
after
finally
he
gets to
got-
the World Cup. After what?
After he got pocketed by like every Albanian defender, but
Mhm.
yeah, shout out to him. Don't look at me like that, bro. I watched
Bro,
the game, bro.
That's true.
If Lewandowski doesn't score a hat trick
Kumbula
against Albania,
locked him up.
then
He
he's
didn't.
getting pocketed. Bro, first of all, he
But
plays
I'm-
such a
he didn't
different role
score
for
a
Poland.
goal.
Like
But he didn't even
he's
like
literally
play
literally
well. Like,
everything they have
he was a
offensively.
ghost.
No, Ahmed, he got
That's
He
what you
turned
think.
into Le Disney, bro.
Kabula,
He
bro.
done-
What is a Kabula, bro? Like you guys are making up names.
Respect
now.
him, bro. Plays for Roma.
It's pretty good.
That's great.
Played for Roma,
That's
but
great.
yeah, he did get pocketed, bro. Just accept it, bro. It's fine.
but he's
They
in the
still
World
won
Cup,
the
good for
game.
him.
They're in the World Cup.
You guys
in the
want to know
World Cup.
something?
That's it.
Mexico
On
is going
his
to
shoulders.
Argentina. I think Mexico beats Argentina.
Bro, Mexico is disgusting. Stop it.
They're pretty shit, but
Argentina hasn't lost a match in like 35 games. I don't think they're gonna
Mexico
lose to
plays-
Mexico.
Mexico plays some nasty ass football. Like
Disgusting.
Not in a
football.
good
No,
way.
they're disgusting, bro. I can't stand them. I
And
can't.
so is the
stand
U.S.
them.
too. It's
But-
that whole CONCACAF. Like they do not know how to play footy over there.
The United States.
United States are like,
I don't want to say anything.
here's what the U.S. do. They put a game on of like Spain or Germany. They try to copy them, and then it looks so bad. That's what I think when I watch the United States of America. It's just, bro, like
maybe because you think that you watched the game horribly. Maybe they're not trying to copy Spain.
no, bro. I watched that game against Mexico. Like I watched all those games like against Mexico, Costa Rica. Bro, that is not good football. They have like good young
The
players.
last game against Mexico
and they will
was
get better.
definitely not a good game though. I'll definitely agree on that. But they don't play an absolutely amazing style of play, but it's not like, to be honest, I think South American football is worse than CONCACAF. If I'm being
I don't
honest.
know. I think Brazil.
That's
I think
not
Brazil
even
plays good.
Well, Brazil,
Argentina,
and
maybe sometimes Argentina if they're like all playing well.
But like let's compare the Copa America final. That game was pretty bad.
That was the worst
in terms of entertainment.
That was the worst final I've ever seen in my life.
It was awful. That's what I'm saying.
Foul every 5 minutes.
Obviously, Mexico and US. What was it? 0-0. Bro, that game. I'm being dead ass. That game legitimately put me to sleep. Like I fell asleep at like 11. It was a horrible game. So I mean, but yeah, Mexico. I don't really like them. But guess what? Viva la Mexico, because fuck Argentina. How about that? I don't give a shit.
What do you think?
So I'm supporting them.
Wait, so it's Argentina, Mexico,
Saudi Arabia, and Poland.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, those people them too, bro.
I think there's a good chance Argentina and Poland go through here. That's what I'll pick to go through.
I'll probably agree.
If I'm gonna be legit and not like just trolling and just having fun and stuff, but like obviously Argentina is gonna go through. I think it's not as easy as people think. I think it's quite difficult if the teams play to the level that they could. Do they? We'll see. Especially Mexico. I mean, you can say they have talent, but they just can't put it together. And they definitely have dropped off in quality the last couple of years. But if I had to choose, and even Poland, I mean, like you're looking at a team that struggled in the Euros too. I mean, they had to go to they're not that good either. So
but
they have talent, they have certain players that could be game changers, but at the end of the day, Argentina is probably the best team there. So I definitely think they're going to go through. And I guess I'm going to have to agree with Poland too. If Lewandowski does what he has to do, I think he's definitely the guy that can be there for Poland.
Let's move to Denmark. It's France, Group D, sorry. France, Denmark, Tunisia. And then it's between, I believe, Australia versus United Arab Emirates. Versus Peru, I believe. I'm honestly not too sure. Yeah. It says PE. I'm gonna assume that's Peru. Doesn't matter. Whatever team goes through between those is gonna get bottom of the group, guaranteed. With Tunisia, Australia, EAU, or Peru. Whoever one of them makes it, doesn't matter. They're all gonna be bottom of the group.
Yeah, I think we're going. I like Tunisia.
Okay, France. I think France. Okay.
Obviously,
Denmark.
And then I think Tunisia. Tunisia is underrated team, bro. Like I said, they were in the final with Algeria.
Bro.
I think they're better than Peru or
I don't think they're better than Peru.
Emirates or Australia.
Bro, I don't think Tunisia's better than Peru.
I mean,
what does Peru
I think okay, France goes through. I think Denmark, like we all fell in love with that run they had.
Obviously.
I think, that was great for them.
Denmark
they still have great players, but I think like now that we expect them to go through and stuff like that, it's different. But Peru is solid. It's not like a gimme. I think France, okay, they're in.
Yeah, obviously France is France. Yeah.
And I think Peru sneaks in.
You think Peru
I disagree.
sneaks in over Denmark?
I think there's more of a chance of Tunisia sneaking in than Peru.
Yeah,
I like Tunisia. Maybe I'm a little biased because Hannibal Mejbri plays for them and he's a talent. I think he's the next guy for Manchester United. He's good, bro.
You think he's Manchester United worthy?
Yeah.
Hannibal's pretty good, man.
All right, okay. Yeah. That's great then.
He just hasn't been
spent $75 million on him, bro.
He plays for us. Are you drunk?
He plays for us. He's in our academy.
I know he's that kid with the crazy hair.
With the long hair, yeah.
That's
what
like,
about him? I'm confused with it.
That's like your future, you think?
Yes.
Oh, good God.
Oh my. He's 19. He's 19 years old, playing for his country, made it to a final and played well.
Yeah. No. He
hasn't been given much first team.
He's a solid midfielder. Like he can run with the ball. I've seen him play it many times. If you think like he's your future, that's crazy. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's one. He's
because
very
bro, if you watch him,
a lot. People don't know much about him.
He's gonna go through some defenders and stuff like that. You know, like all that. But he's also gonna make like 5-6 mistakes. That's at least when I
Of
watched
course,
him.
that's fine. He still needs to mature as a midfielder. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, he doesn't get much first team opportunities, but we seen him on a big stage for his level. If we're gonna be honest, Arab Cup, that's the biggest stage he could be on, and he did well. Did well for someone that doesn't get much first team opportunities. I thought he did well. I think he's one of the futures of United. Obviously, I would like to say someone else, but we know what's going on. With him.
I think because he is 19 and like Foden he's like 20 years old, right? Guys like Jamal Musiala,
I don't know.
like those guys are like world class next level players. I don't think of fucking Hannibal when I think of him, you know, of these guys, but whatever.
That's fine. I mean, bro, but I mean, Hannibal has not been, like I said, he goes under the radar a lot because he hasn't been given much opportunities to showcase his talent to people that don't really keep in tune with Manchester United's academy and the games and like that. Like, he's different gravy, bro. Like, he's way better than the level he's at for our academy and youth team. So we'll see. I mean, obviously, time will only tell. I think he's a good player, and hopefully
that's the main reason why you're picking him.
Showcase him. No, I mean, I still think it's France, Denmark. I just said that I think Tunisia has a better chance than Peru, like you said. That's just my opinion. Ahmed.
It's, whatever. Ahmed picks Peru. Peru might not even qualify.
That's like saying Peru, they might not even like get in.
I got France and Denmark. Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
If Tunisia slips in, they kick out France. Fuck France.
Nah, stop it.
Then we got Group E. We got what many people regard as the group of death, but that's like bull crap. We got Spain, we got Germany, we got Japan, and we have the winner of New Zealand versus Costa Rica. I'm gonna say something.
You don't think that's a group of death?
Say it again. So Spain, Spain,
Germany, Japan, and then the winner of New Zealand versus Costa Rica.
I don't think that's probably the toughest group.
No.
I mean,
I think
so far,
Spain and Germany easy.
Thus far, it is. Thus far, I think it is probably like
difficult group,
like the toughest group. But I think Germany goes through. I don't think Spain.
There's also not a group of death this year. I mean, I think it's evenly throughout the whole draw. Like, team, it's not one group of death. But if I had to say, what's the toughest group? It has to be this. I mean, Spain, Germany, Japan are pretty good. I like Japan. I mean, they surprised a couple of people last World Cup, and they got good, solid players. They're not insane, but they're a good footballing nation historically. Like, they do well. So, and what you said? What was it? Costa Rica or who again? New Zealand.
Costa Rica gets in, then maybe I can see Costa Rica.
They're not insane. I mean, Keylor Navas and then blah blah. And who else? But they play hard. Costa Rica play hard.
I'll say this about this group. Group E has two potential semifinalists and maybe even potential finalists. I think Spain is a very, very good team. Good favorites. Great coach. Because Spain and Germany, I'll tell you, they are teams that are good as a collective, and they have a good coach. Because we have good teams with bad coaches, like England, like France, like Portugal. You know, like if you gave these guys a Luis Enrique, if England was coached by Luis Enrique, finalists. Don't even I'd bet all my money on it. France, finalists. Finalists.
No, I get it.
I don't know about England. I don't know about England, bro.
England's a great
team. No, I'm saying like what you're saying. You're saying that like, bro, they've lost one match.
Oh, you're saying they aren't a bad coach.
No, I'm saying like relax with that, because like he's done a phenomenal job there, Southgate. Like I know, okay, he hasn't won the Euros or he hasn't won the World Cup, but like the fact that he's got to the final, and obviously, you know, like just watching them, I can see why fans would be like, yo, like he's holding them back. I can see that. But England, like, don't forget what they were. Like, they used to like have all these players and then just fall apart. Now they have young players and they're just getting better and better. So is their coach. So they're still young too.
Okay.
I'm not.
Nah,
Go ahead.
bro,
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
he's lost one time, and you're saying get rid of him. That's ridiculous.
Nah, I've been said get rid of him before the tournament even
Didn't
started
get
in
it.
the Euros.
Well,
I
who you
said
gonna get?
in the Euros, I said they'll go far. They won't win because Southgate's trash. They're very talented.
Like, bro, you're saying congratulations for being better than Roy Hodgson or stuff like that, or who was the?
Oh, they
who was
had Steven
forgot who
Gerrard,
was that
Frank
called.
Lampard, Paul Scholes, all these
Yeah.
phenomenal players. And what did they
Yeah.
do? They used
That's different.
bro.
That's different. There was so
That's
much
different.
politics in that shit. Has
Yeah,
nothing to do with coaching.
and it looks good on paper, but if we're looking at an actual team and how you play in the system and whatever, they really don't all fit together. You can't play all of them. I get the talents there. I mean, when you look at the team now, it seems like everybody fits well, like the players.
Perfect.
You have a Declan Rice, you have a Jordan Henderson, you have a Harry Kane, you have a Shaw, you have a Maguire.
Doesn't
This that.
Southgate get
There's
any
not
credit
players
for
that
putting
are
them on
overlapping.
the team? Because he's
yeah,
dropped some.
he
It's
does.
hard. It's hard for
He does.
Southgate
Like Trent-
not to pick
like
a
Trent-
perfect team. It's hard.
Exactly.
Like Trent,
Yeah,
Trent
no, I
doesn't
get
play
it.
a lot, right, for England.
Yeah.
Trent Alexander, and then if you look at him, he's like unplayable, but he doesn't fit his team, so he's gonna pick Kyle Walker or whatever. So
Because
that works
an
for
issue.
him.
Southgate
has an issue.
doesn't really like to take chances. I mean, you look at his style of play; they park the bus with super
But
talent.
has it not worked?
How they play?
But it has worked.
No,
Has
no,
it
it hasn't.
worked? They
No,
haven't
what
won
do
a
you consider
tournament
it working?
with the talent they have. They haven't won a tournament. They didn't win the World Cup. They didn't
They-
win the Euro.
I don't
Yo,
know.
They
they
made
got
it
knocked
far.
out.
because
That's
they got
fine.
knocked out by Croatia.
But they didn't win.
Like Croatia, as good as they were, England should have went to the final.
Yeah.
But
Like,
but
they
let's
haven't
stick
won
to let's
anything.
stick to
They have
Group
a
B,
super talented-
because
Listen.
that whole England conversation. Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow in the spaces.
Got it.
Hopefully, we get that
Okay.
running. But
But I do agree.
Yo.
So far, up to this point, this is probably the toughest group so far.
I'll say this, man. Germany, Hansi
Oh,
Flick.
yeah.
I highly regard him as a great coach. I think
Great
Germany.
coach.
They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win the
Mhm.
whole World Cup.
But they're gonna
because
show.
They're still, yeah. They're gonna show us what they're about, and then they'll win the Euros.
Yeah.
In 4 years.
Yeah, something like
in
that.
2
Because
years.
I think it's
think-
too early. I think it's a little too early. Because Hansi Flick, you
He's-
still got to give him time.
Yeah.
You got to get players to.
No.
To develop a little bit more.
No. This is
Well,
it.
I don't
This
think-
is
I
right
don't
here,
think-
right now.
No, it's
What,
not.
what do you mean by that? What
This,
do you mean
this
by
is this, bro. If you look at this World Cup right now,
that?
there's
Okay.
not many teams you go past Germany to win it. Maybe France. That's it for me. That's it. Like outside of that, like
Okay.
Germany. First of all,
fine.
shout out to Canadian Driver. You know what I'm saying? We are sponsored.
Oh, you have it too.
Come
Look
on
at
now, you know what we do here.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
Canada
drive.
Drive for
Shirts
me.
versus skin sponsors.
I got Poland. I
This
got
World Cup talk is brought to you
reliable
by Canada Drive.
Poland Springs, guys. We
course.
don't.
I mean,
Our
we always get
sponsors, we
Poland
don't
Spring
forget
on.
about you guys. You know how it is.
As I was saying though, I think Germany, like, I mean, I've always said Germany, like, every year they should at least make it to the final or semifinal. Like they are always loaded with talent, and then you add in Hansi Flick, who's the best manager international level now, because like he's like Klopp, Pep, Hansi Flick for me. So Germany, bro, this is it. I think they top the group, and then like they get. I mean, hopefully they don't get fucking France or something like early, but Germany, this is it. Why not?
I think we're gonna see
I got it.
Pedri lead Spain to the
Oh,
No.
That's it.
go to the next
But
group, bro. Go to the next group.
Next group.
Nah,
is
nah,
a
nah.
serious.
I was.
group.
How
Oh,
do you
you
not
wanna
say
say
this is
something,
the group
Tico?
of death, bro? Oh, again.
Tico,
Good.
you want to say something or?
This is not the group of death. Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We'll talk about it
Group
a little
F.
later. We still
Group
got time.
F. Thank you, Ahmed. Finally, someone
This
agreed.
is fucking stacked.
We got
Isn't it
Belgium.
ridiculous?
We got Canada,
Oh,
which,
it's a
by the
good-
way, ladies and gentlemen, that is why it's my background, because
36
people are
years.
sleeping on this team, man.
Stop
People
it,
are
stop
sleeping
it.
on this team. That is a good team. Then we got Morocco, which is also
Oof.
good, and Croatia, which is
Oof.
the old reliable.
Morocco's good.
Literally not
Go
one
with that,
game you
Croatia.
can miss here, in my opinion. These are all going to be phenomenal games.
No, I agree. I agree. No, it's definitely a tough group, but like, I don't think it's the toughest. I mean, they're all good, solid teams. I think Yoni's kind of overrating Canada. I think Morocco
Yeah, I
plays
agree.
well. I think they're
I
a tough
agree.
team. Obviously, if we look at the past Moroccan teams, they don't have a lot of the guys that used to play in there, but they play well. And Croatia, I think people are underestimating Croatia this year. I'm hearing a lot of talk about, damn, I think Croatia's going to do this, going to do that. I think it's going to be Modric's last ride. I think they're going to go out and play hard for him. And a lot of these guys, because that team is still solid, still good players, older
crazy.
now, but still good.
They have good young players.
Belgium, I think that, and Belgium is Belgium. I mean, what are they? Are they still
This
the
is
number one
Belgium's
ranked
last
team
chance
in the world?
to do anything.
Bro, I think bro, like, yeah, for sure. They're squandering this golden era. We've talked about this so many times about this shit. I was saying this during the Euros. I'm like, bro, what's going on? And I think they already squandered it. I think their chance is done. Obviously, the team is good, but I thought this past Euros was their last legit chance to actually win something. So I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely a tough group. It is, but I don't think it's a group of death.
I think definitely the toughest group for me. I mean, Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia, like any of these teams can go through. I do agree that Canada is I mean, like you only thinks, they're like fucking final bound or something, but I think that definitely the worst team here. Morocco, that's tough too, but I think Belgium, Croatia probably go through, but it's not gonna be easy at all. Like this is tough as hell, bro.
It's not
I
easy.
think Belgium and Canada come out of this group.
Oh, that Morocco Canada game. Oh, that could have been Algeria Canada or something right there, bro.
Hopefully these games are not at like 5 a.m., bro.
I think
really not.
I think early it's just like 8 a.m.
Some are, I know. Some are. I think, bro, literally the opening game is like at 5 a.m. or something like that.
I don't mind that at all. I love that, bro.
In November, bro.
I mean, if it was Algeria, I would have been up at fucking
dark
3 a.m.
Oh my god. Obviously, it's your country, duh. Like I would too, but bro, a World Cup in November, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro?
But it's Qatar though. They have to like. It's too hot over there.
Why is it in Qatar?
That's. I mean, if I speak on that,
why are people dying making stadiums so we can have?
Why is it even there? They have no history at all of football ever. So
I agree.
We know why they got it.
We know why.
Obviously, but I'm saying like.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Let's move on.
Guys, I think we just lost our invitation from the Qatari national.
I don't give a shit, bro.
Government.
I'll be fine. I don't even want to go, bro. Trust me, I wouldn't want to go.
Yo, United States makes the finals. I'm going. Group G.
2022. We ain't going anywhere.
Brazil and Serbia and Switzerland again. I feel like they're always in the same group, right?
Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. Like this is a pretty good group too. I think.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Algeria was in this group though? What a group that would be.
You want to place Algeria in every.
That'd be tough.
Bro, what a group this would be. Can you imagine Algeria versus Brazil? You understand what the streets of Algeria would be flooded, bro. Flooded.
That group would be tougher than Group F, in my opinion.
Serbia, bro. I'm telling you right now, Serbia.
Oh, don't talk about Serbia, for you guys,
bro.
They're trash, bro. They might finish last. I'm being that ass. I'm being that ass. I think they might finish last because I don't think that team is really that good. I really don't think it's that good. They took away Ronaldo's goal. They should have been going there. They got a last-minute goal to beat Portugal. Like, what are we doing here, bro? They're really not that good. That's just my opinion.
Switzerland,
bro. You can say the same thing about Cameroon.
Switzerland's always good.
They're not that good, but they somehow got there. So I think Brazil. Obviously, they go through here. I think it comes down to Serbia versus Switzerland. That's gonna be a big game. Obviously, a lot of Albanians on that Swiss team, so it's gonna be intense.
I will. What time?
To
4 a.m., 3 a.m., 5 a.m. I'll be there. I'll be watching
for that.
All of Brooklyn will be up for that.
Cheating, Xhaka. Stop playing with that, bro.
Imagine if she
6 a.m. I'll be fucking out, bro. Albania flag and everything. Stop playing with us, man. I'll be there. Watch.
Yeah, so I think Brazil, the Swiss, man, like. Good for them. Always making runs.
Swiss, always good. Always good. Always good.
Reliable.
People underrate them, keep underestimating them, and they always come. Like you only said.
Last but not least, though.
Respect them.
I feel like, bro, same thing we said about Brazil and fucking Serbia and Switzerland. I always feel like Portugal, Ghana are always in the same group, and now Uruguay too. Like this is like 2014,
Yo,
fucking
this is
2.0
a
over
pretty
here.
tough group.
This is
Bro,
tough right
this
here.
is the
Ghana
most
is
underrated group.
Uruguay,
This is
South
the most
Korea.
underrated group.
It's super
This
underrated.
is tough.
But we know why it's
I think
underrated because it doesn't fit the narrative of Ronaldo, easy peasy.
No, it's easy peasy.
No, I think for Portugal it's easy. I think they did they
Yo.
definitely go through. But I think Uruguay has to
man.
be careful here. Korea
Yeah,
Republic,
Uruguay,
never
Ghana.
know.
I like Ghana. Ghana's not that bad, man. I like that
Ghana's
team. They
coming
got a
back
good solid
from
team.
blood, bro.
Yeah,
they have good
no,
players,
Ghana.
but
Watch out, man.
Respect them. If I'm being honest, I think Portugal and Ghana go through.
Wow.
That's in my opinion.
I see South Korea.
I think Portugal and Uruguay go through. Does Uruguay still have that like old ass coach they still have?
I have
They still have that
idea,
coach?
bro.
I love that guy. I love that man.
I'm not really
I grew up with that man. Bro, so
Uruguay. Listen,
I'm always gonna root
I
for
have
him.
no idea what he's talking about.
He's the manager of Uruguay, so you're gonna find him.
Suarez, Cavani.
Yeah,
That's all
this
I
guy
know
is
about
definitely not an old guy. So no.
Oh, they changed managers?
Yeah, it seems
Probably.
like it because this guy Diego Alonso is not old. to be easily. So I don't know who the old guy was. I don't know who you're talking about. Confused.
I'll give you his name right now.
it. Probably this guy,
Check.
Oscar Tavares. Doesn't matter.
Nah, I can
Um,
figure
Go on images, right? And then it's Oscar
Yeah.
Tabares, legend.
Oscar
I don't know
Tabares.
who this is, but if Ahmed says he's a legend, right?
Yeah, you got we respect Ahmed.
The days of Diego Forlan and
Icons.
them boys back in the day, bro. You remember those days? Oh,
Oh no,
Diego Forlan.
Uruguay was good, man.
Diego
No,
Forlan
that
was
team
was
good,
my
bro.
favorite player growing
Nah,
up.
don't get me.
Then he went United and got ruined.
No, Forlan 2010 World Cup, bro, was a hooper,
Oof.
bro. No, for sure. And this team is not even that bad, man. I mean, you got Suarez is
They're
still
always
there.
solid. They're always
You know,
solid.
Darwin Nunez, he's a good player coming up. Bro, Nicholas De La Cruz, he plays for Flamengo in Brazil. He's good. Jimenez, Godin still plays with him. Arroyo, you know, from
Jimenez, I
Barcelona.
think, still there.
Cortez
bad,
from
bro. They're a pretty
from
good
Sporting.
team.
Not bad. They're not bad.
They're
But
very
I
good. This is
like
a good group,
Bentancur, Spurs,
This is a good group.
Valverde. You know, it's
Yo.
a very underrated group. But I like Ghana. I like Uruguay. But I'm still gonna go with my African brothers.
Tough group, but Portugal. This is it. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine?
have to.
Can you imagine? Portugal, Argentina,
I have my
finale.
predictions. I'm gonna keep it for.
finale.
I'm gonna hold my predictions. What happens this World Cup because I already have the
happen?
final four set up. Like I have the final set up and I have the winner set up. But I know
Do you have,
if
like,
you guys
the
watching
map?
a video, I'm smiling. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Set
Where
it.
did you
It's
do
set
that?
in
Send me
stone,
that
bro.
link 'cause I wanna do it
I've seen
myself,
it.
but-
I've seen it. I got you after. I got you. But I seen it in the stars, bro.
I was just gonna say though, like this World Cup, this is like the biggest World Cup forever. Like, bro, Zlatan, last one. No, not Zlatan.
Yeah, bro, Zlatan last
I was
one.
Yeah.
Messi, his last
Yeah.
one. Ronaldo, last one. Lewandowski, last one.
Luis Suarez.
Suarez, last one.
Luis
Boy,
Suarez.
you go in
Luka
Spain.
Modric.
Fucking PK Ramos. I don't know if they got picked up, but I think PK got picked up again. His last one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of legends going on here.
No.
So this is gonna be a fucking huge World Cup.
This
Obviously, the
has to
fact
be
that
the
Benzema.
most balanced World Cup I've ever seen, like in terms of
Yeah,
groups,
yeah.
in
This
terms
would've-
of just
Yeah, that's what I
raw
said.
like talent. Obviously,
Yeah,
imagine,
like-
yeah,
That's why-
I
that's
know
why-
what
that's
you're
why it
thinking.
hurts, bro.
If
That's why it
Algeria was
hurts.
in here, it would.
oh, we're
been
going
perfect
to the
because-
quarterfinal minimum.
Yeah, you guys, it's a top dog team that if they were here, it just would have elevated the tournament alongside Albania, obviously. But
sure.
yeah,
Broya
this is
would have
great.
100% won the Golden Boot. Like, bro, that would be easy money.
for sure.
But like, if you look at the betting odds, Brazil being the favorites is very shocking to me.
What?
Really? They've been the favorite.
I don't really like.
You know why? Because they're like
Yeah,
they're
it's-
solid everywhere in the midfield they're solid. In the back they're solid. Goalkeeper solid.
I feel like Brazil is
forward.
the favorite for like every World Cup.
No,
it feels like
this is the first one. This is the first one they're favored. Like that I can think of. Obviously, 2014
over
they were
France.
Home.
Over France,
yeah,
though.
Germany, Spain. I don't know what Brazil's done so far. Like South America.
That's what I'm saying. But like, do you understand the point I'm trying to say? Like,
I agree.
There's a lot of teams I'm looking at. They literally lost to Argentina. Like, why are they the favorites in that sense? Belgium, number one team in FIFA. Like, I don't know, but
those rankings Portugal don't make no sense at all. I see Mexico top 10.
Portugal plus 13. I see Portugal plus 1,300, and I'm just saying.
Where's Germany? Where's Germany at right now?
Germany's plus 1,000 right now.
What?
Yeah,
that's easy money, bro.
Same odds as the Argentina. Where's the United States?
I mean, they're plus 13,000. Let's move on. Talk a little about.
You can get 11,000, bro. If you pick the US.
Let's talk about the fucking Champions League, UEFA.
Let me get this shit.
Let's go through today's matches first.
I like to say the draws are like not exciting at all to me. For this
this was the best. This was the best case scenario for us. I'm telling you right now.
For future.
And exactly. Enjoy this because it's coming.
No.
A collision is coming, bro.
It's like he's trying to warn us of like a meteor coming, bro.
I'm confused. Like I don't even. The world is talking about soccer.
It's over, son.
Yeah, I was like confused.
What's happening?
Too. Like, what's going on, bro? It's like, what is it? World War III, bro?
No. I'm saying when you look at obviously it's not very entertaining. Man City, Atletico, two big teams. Okay, Chelsea, Real Madrid. Okay, outside of that, it's like Benfica is so outmatched here. Villarreal, obviously we'll see what happens tomorrow, but it's setting up the greatest semifinal maybe ever.
I like how you made cautious about that.
I'm scared.
No, yeah, 100%. I'm shaking my boots right now. Like, the way I'm at.
Like, what's colliding?
Ahmed's like,
you know what's coming.
You remember the Papa John's guy? He's like, stay tuned. He starts laughing. Stay tuned. Like,
oh my God.
All right, my bad, bro. You might know something more than us. But yeah, I mean, you look at it. We could keep this short and sweet, man. Benfica, Liverpool, bro.
It's like bad with Liverpool in that second half for like 20 minutes, but Benfica had their chances, bro. They really did. And then
can I be honest with you guys? I didn't watch any of these games today.
Well, I probably won't watch. You really didn't miss out.
Maybe Chelsea, Real Madrid. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not missing out on anything. Regardless of what Liverpool play, they're still like good enough.
I would just say, stay tuned. The day of reckoning will come. The record will be straight. Why not set the record straight now? I mean, what is it about the record that's not straight?
Bro, QA now, bro.
Stay tuned.
Ha. Stay tuned. That's
you,
man. That's literally you. But it's like an edited. It's like an edited version.
I'm the Q of footy, bro. QA now. But yeah, bro.
Q on. Yeah, bro.
I actually watched both games. Man City versus fucking Atletico. Terrible first half. I thought Atletico had their chances here in the second half. Bro, it's sometimes like Man City just can't score. Like they don't have a real striker. Sometimes that does really like fuck up their whole team. But they still found the way today. It was tough, but they found their way to crack open. Kevin De Bruyne, bang. Foden just coming on right there. Foden was like, as soon as he came on, he was clearly the best player on that field. He just like every time he got the ball, it was a chance there, chance here. So great game for him. Atletico didn't really have big chances really. I can't really think of a big chance they had. I thought João Felix, like I can't really blame him because like they're not even trying to score. They're just trying to just hold the ball for like as long as they can, so they won't be like fucking just attack and attack and attack. So I think Atletico, it's only 1-0 going back home. This is definitely not over yet, but Man City, I think they're kind of lucky to just get one goal here. It could have easily been like fucking nothing here, and then dangerous going back to Atletico, but
Yeah.
that one goal is big.
If 0-0's dangerous against Atletico, and if they get the goal, it's pretty much game over. In a 2-leg Champions League game, it's very difficult to beat Atletico when you're down a goal. And yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't watch the game like I said. I kind of expected the game to be not as people predicted. Like people can go into this game and be like, "Oh, look at Manchester City. They break down low block teams all the time in the Premier League. Can they do the same thing as against Atletico? Atletico are a tricky team, bro. Listen, I know watching as Manchester United when we played against them. Obviously, we're totally different team than Manchester City, but like it's just they're so like shit housery. Like they get under your skin. They're a very tough team to beat. It doesn't matter how bad they played in the league, but in Champions League in a 2-leg series, it's tough. It's tough. And to get that goal, it's huge for them. Like you said, not having a striker really does mess with Manchester City. And thank God Ronaldo didn't go there, because if Ronaldo was on that team, man, I think I would have a heart attack by now, just being so angry and just seeing like, damn, look what Ronaldo's doing with this, serving this, that, blah, blah, blah. But what does that mean? You said?
Well, I mean, Haaland's probably coming.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've said it like for a while now. I thought Haaland was going to go to City. Obviously they missed out on Kane this summer. I think Haaland to City is like destined, and that's going to be. You know, we talk about this a lot about how Manchester United. I tell about how we're trying to catch up this City. We take a step back. Manchester City takes a step forward, and it's just the gap is getting wider and wider with the talent they get, with the money they spent. So, you know, but that's a topic for another day. Manchester United, I think we talked so many times about how shit they are for since we started the podcast. So, but yeah, Manchester City, Atletico could be going up 1-0. Tricky scoreline, not finished, but it's looking good for City.
No, I agree. To the second game, Benfica versus Liverpool. Liverpool was just all over them in that first half. Obviously, two goals in the first 35 minutes, basically over. However, Benfica, second half, they score early, and then they have multiple chances to make it 2-2. Just missed their chances, and then boom, just like that, Luis Diaz, like he is a dangerous player, because those runs he makes, very like, as a Bayern fan, like that could fuck up Shula in a second. like
Yeah.
He makes some nasty runs. I thought Mo Salah was awful. Like he had a lot of chances, but you know, he's played a lot of games. I'll back off from there. Sadio Mane got his goal. But Trent Alexander, just like he had 2 assists. I think he could have had maybe 4 or 5, bro, if Mo Salah knows how to finish there. So like, as a right back, creating all those chances, it's very impressive. Won't be the same when he's playing against, you know, Coleman or Sonic coming down the wing, but it's just so outmatched for them. And then if it was 2-1, it's still interesting. 3-1, man, that last goal, like a mistake, and then just giving the whole game away. And then they almost score another one. It's like they're just trying to give the game away. Going back to Anfield, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be fucking insane there. So it's probably over here, and then, you know, obviously, fucking semifinal is gonna be exciting. We'll see.
I just want to highlight the fact that Liverpool are so good at January signings and sales, because they sold Coutinho in January. Like that's just their month, and it's honestly one of the most important months, I think, in football, because
100%.
a January signing is what sends you to a title, you know. So wow,
Yeah.
bro, they're doing something right, man. If you want to model, model after them.
If you're a good club, you take advantage of the January transfer market. Some club that I support should take notice, because usually it's the opposite. I mean, we got Alexis Sanchez in January, but you can also look at the other side. I mean, we got Bruno in January too. So, but like going highlighting or piggybacking off you about how like the Liverpool transfers. Luis Diaz, what a player! I remember when they were linked to him, because I'm a guy at Liga NOS. I watched Liga NOS, and this guy played for Porto. And when I seen him play for Colombia, very talented player. Just goes to show that Liverpool, in terms of identifying a specific sort of player that fits the system that they do, they're the best in the game, man. Luis Diaz just fits exactly what Liverpool, how they play and how they want. Let's just say there comes a time when they gotta get rid of Salah or Mane, you're gonna have a Luis Diaz that's gonna step up and, obviously not give the exact same thing, but he's good. He's playing good for them, and he's a very, very, very good player. And I was very sad when they got him, and he's playing well for them.
First of all, God forbid he went to Everton. That would just have been terrible for him.
100%.
Every time Luis Diaz scores or gets an assist, every time Diego Jota scores or gets an assist, that makes Mo Salah going to PSG a whole lot easier for Liverpool. And I think that will happen.
100%.
I think, bro, Liverpool, if they're smart, they'll let go of Mo Salah, because look, he is so good, like easily top 3 player, like right now. But you do not, like, bro, you already have Luis Diaz, who's scoring goals and doing all this. You got fucking Jota, who's like top 3. Like, bro, like, I don't know, bro. I would probably let Salah go. It's gonna be hard, but
I respect. Listen, Salah, the amount of money that he's asking for, deserves it. No one's saying anything about that.
Bro,
but I respect Liverpool more. Yeah, like that's without doubt. He should ask for that, and if I can give it to him, he should go to that team, because your footballing career is not that long. He's won a Champions League. He's won a Premier League. Who knows, in the future he might win a Ballon d'Or. You never know. But what we're saying, but I respect Liverpool in the sense that they look at their wage structure and their financial structure and be like, do we really want to destroy that to keep this guy when you got a guy like Luis Diaz that could come up, like I said, to come up and do his thing, and you still have Mane, and you can still have, then you can have money to play around with.
And I
respect it. That's what good teams do. So it's,
and like some players like Mo Salah, like, of course, like, you might have to change things for him. But if Luis Diaz is this good this early, and fucking Jota's already scoring like 20 goals, then I don't know,
It's the system. As long as you have that system there, you're gonna have players that are gonna come in and play better, way better than they are. Like Jota. I'm looking at Jota play for Portugal. This guy, like, he'll get you a goal here and there. He'll get you a couple things, but this guy is not as good as he looks like playing for Liverpool. Obviously you look at guys like Salah. Salah's good. You can't deny that. Mane is good. You can't deny that. Van Dijk is good. You can't deny that. But that system makes other players play way better than they are. And all credit to Klopp, like we talked, if the best, if not top 2 managers in the world. So shout out to
think
them.
He's the best right now, probably.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. I really don't want to. It's not much to really argue about, to be honest.
Are we gonna talk about tomorrow's games?
Like really quickly.
Just really go. Obviously, Chelsea versus Real Madrid.
Because
that's the biggest game.
We'll be having a Spaces that night, so people join. I mean, obviously, we're trying to get the episode out before that, but if you're not, tune in, because there's always going to be a recording of it, and those are usually very lit. So join in tomorrow, Wednesday.
Twitter is trash bag and doesn't let you save the recording, so we could post it and let them cook series. But it's always on Spaces on Twitter for like a month or so. But so everyone into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Chelsea, Real Madrid.
But getting into the games. Yeah, let's get into the games.
Easily the best game so far.
Yeah.
I like Real Madrid to go through. Like
Really?
since the year started, there were 4 teams I've always picked to go through. Real Madrid's going through, Liverpool's going through, Man City's going through, Bayern Munich's going through. Bro, like you can call me that guy or whatever all you want. There's a collision course coming, bro. And then the semifinal, it's gonna be like ridiculous. Hopefully, like obviously Bayern has to, it's it's no gimme, but and obviously Chelsea, Real Madrid. But I like Chelsea. I mean, I like Real Madrid to go through. I think Benzema's gonna be healthy. That's a huge piece for them. I think it's gonna come down to the midfield. I like Casemiro to dominate that midfield over Conte, and we'll see what happens. But I like Real Madrid to go through here. Is it in Spain tomorrow? The game?
I don't think so.
I'm not sure, really. I mean,
Oh,
but it really doesn't. I mean, obviously, it
But-
matters for Real Madrid if it's in Spain and that, but
No, I
Chelsea,
think
I'm pretty sure they're
Chelsea
not gonna
fans
have
can't
fans, right?
travel. Exactly.
Yeah, they can't travel. Oh, then. So
Exactly.
that's definitely gonna be a big one.
What?
Where
They
where?
can travel?
Chelsea fans can't travel, bro. That's what I heard.
Well, it's in Stanford. It's in Stanford Bridge. So
Yeah.
No,
Well,
but
they're not
either
gonna
way, I
have
think they
fans
can
regardless.
travel, but the club can't fund the traveling.
No. I think but they're not allowed to have fans or something.
And those sanctions are so stupid.
Oh yeah,
bro.
it's, like, that makes
Like,
no sense.
we talked about it with Elliot on the Spaces, bro. They're sanctioning the dude trying to work like the literal middleman
No, yeah,
piece.
exactly, yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck, bro? It's just the United Kingdom trying to look like big tough guys.
Bro, and they still have Man City owners and Newcastle owners and stuff like that. Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
We won't even get into just the hypocrisy of the whole thing in general, but fucking
Nah, the
Roman
FA.
Abramovich, like,
I mean, listen, I don't really want to go on and just defending Roman Abramovich because we know about his history and his past.
yeah.
Um,
But does it really punish him though? That's really the question.
look at that. So I really that. But that's you can make that argument. But the point I'm saying is that, listen, the English FA has historically been hypocrites on many topics. So to bring up the argument that you're doing about how they're banning this or the British government and stuff like that, this is not anything new. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. What can you do? I really don't care as a United fan because Roman Abramovich is a very good owner, and Chelsea not having a good owner means only worse for them. So tough shits.
Bayern and Villarreal, Unai Emery in Europe got me shaking. We'll see what happens. I think we're going to Spain tomorrow.
Like,
for
what reason?
I'm joking. Bro.
For what reason? Ah, okay. I was about to say,
No,
you're one of those guys.
That's what I seen.
You know?
That's what I seen. I seen Unai Emery in Europe is truly something to behold. We'll see. I mean, they just coming off a loss against Levante. Not great. I think Bayern, we're gonna have Fonzie back. Alphonso Davies coming back. Goretzka's healthy. This is the first time that we're fully healthy in April since we won the Champions League. That's the only thing Bayern cannot fucking beat. Health. If we're healthy, I like my team over any team. So tomorrow, I think we go in there. Hopefully, that first leg is all we need. But if they want a war, I'm ready for that too. If it's 1-1, going back to Germany, I'm all for that. We'll see what happens. So I like Bayern to go through here.
Yeah, I mean, listen, not much to talk. Bayern are really good. Villarreal are happy to be here. So I think the talent between each other team is so great, and it's Bayern to lose at the end of the day. And like you said, all these games are just gonna lead up to what word did you use? Like a collision course or something?
Collision
like
course.
A battle, something like that. So yeah,
the Final Four.
Yeah, I think Bayern are gonna win. Yeah, the Final Four. Or you could really make the case that these are the 4 best teams in the world. You can make the case.
I've been
of
saying
that.
this.
So yeah. I have Bayern winning. I think the Chelsea Real Madrid game might be a little bit. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea win, bro.
No, of
I think
course.
the way they play is very difficult. Is a matchup, I mean, a mismatch, or a matchup nightmare for Real Madrid. Because, like I said before in the previous episode, I don't think Real Madrid did really that well against PSG. I think PSG lost that game. That
Bro, it was
knockout
two
game. So,
miraculous goals by Benzema. This is what Real Madrid has
PSG
been
should have
for
scored
2
more.
years.
Very good point. That is true. So, but we'll see. We'll see. So, but Real Madrid winning, if they do, like you said, matches as well, because Real Madrid this season have been very well, very, very good, very top 5 team in the world. So, we'll see. We'll see. We still got time. You never know in this sport, anything can happen. So, never know. Fucking Atletico might be City. You never know. You never know. There's no
I
away
actually
goal.
picked them
You know, they may
to
get
win
it
today, but
Nick.
let me down.
Oh, well, you know, but you never know, like I said. So we'll see. I will definitely be more intrigued the next in the semifinals.
That's that Final Four. Inshallah,
That's
we get
all-
there, but that Final Four is all we're waiting for here. All due respect to fucking Villarreal and whoever's
Bro, like I said,
Benfica.
they're happy to be here, bro.
I
They're happy to
I don't
be
know
here.
if they're happy to be here, Villarreal. Like
Bro,
they're in
happy
the
to be
quarterfinal. Like you can start
there.
to taste it.
Yeah, they're happy to be
Obviously,
here.
when Bayern comes
Yeah.
in, it's gonna be
They're
different.
happy to
But
be there.
I don't know if they're happy to be here.
Before we
We'll
move
make him
on
happy
the
to be
next
here.
thing-
But they're not happy to be here right now.
Before we move on to the next thing, can I just ask, does Vucevic always set moving screens, or is this like
Vucevic.
Yo, he's like really bad.
this is starting to tell me out, and it's not getting cold.
No, he's playing
the
really bad,
2016
and I'm
Warriors.
kind of, and I feel bad because I feel like Vucevic is a good player, but he has not been good at all.
I think he spent on the Bulls at least.
But let's get
He
back
spent-
into.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go off of Vucevic. Let me know.
Let's talk about March Madness. That's the next one on the list. Ahmed, run through this
Please.
because, well, I'm gonna be honest, I
Take it
didn't
on.
watch shit.
Really? Not even one game?
No, I tuned in here and there. Duke versus UNC, especially the last couple minutes.
Did you pick any teams to go through at all?
Nah, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I had a perfect bracket or anything, but I'm not gonna front. Like, I saw Kansas was the #1 seed, and I was like, yeah, they'll probably go through.
I don't know if you see that though. I don't know if you see that. Oh, I
No.
can't see it. But I picked Kansas to win it.
Did you actually pick Kansas to win it?
I picked Kansas. I think I have the app too to make it even better.
even gain
I'm not a fan of like college basketball at all, so I really don't give a shit. I mean, I seen the Miami team; they looked pretty
Put
good.
your
I mean,
hand
we
next
can't
to it,
see
Ahmed.
anything.
Put my
Put your
hand
hand
next to it.
Yeah, we couldn't see. We
He
can't
was
see
just
anything.
looking for his hand.
I'm
Nah,
Matt, send
Kansas.
a
Oh, yeah, I see the-
screenshot
I see the
where
logo. I see the
Oh, yeah, but-
Kansas
oh,
logo.
yeah,
let's just
but-
put it.
Let's
We
get
just
to it.
edit it in.
Let's get to it.
Tell us,
Uh,
Ahmed.
We believe you, Ahmed. Go ahead.
First of all, we have to start off with the fact that Syracuse did not make the tournament, which is my point that I was, which is the point that I was gonna make about this committee, this NCAA, these people, Joel Lunardi, and if I ever see these people, especially Joel Lunardi, because oh my goodness, like at least hide the fact that like you don't like Syracuse. He does not hide the fact that, as I was saying though, the fact that they disrespect the ACC so bad like this. North Carolina, who won 12 games in the ACC, the best basketball conference in college basketball, not the Big Ten, not the Pac-12, the ACC remains the best basketball conference in college basketball. North Carolina wins 12 games. Duke wins 13. UNC beats fucking Duke at home, and then Duke gets a 2 seed, and then UNC gets an 8 seed. When I seen UNC 8 seed, bro, I said book it. They're going to fucking like at least Elite 8, at least. I know, and like they had Baylor. Baylor was not that good this year. Obviously, last year they were great, but this year they had, they lost to fucking whatever. They were like not that good. So like the disrespect of the ACC led to a lot of fucking ACC teams like Miami, like UNC, like Duke almost going to the fucking Final Four. Like that was gonna be 3 Final Four teams, all fucking obviously in ACC. So like I was gonna start off with.
Started off with the rant about Syracuse and
No. That was
about
AC.
college basketball. Sorry.
That was ACC rant. So that was just show some respect to the ACC. So next year this doesn't happen. Now, the 1 seeds. I think we always got to talk about Gonzaga. Gonzaga once again falling short. I like Gonzaga.
Like usual.
I like Gonzaga.
Like usual.
But I've always said, when we talk about elite basketball programs, you cannot bring up Gonzaga. Yes, they win 30 games a year. Yes, they have a great coach. Yes, they made it to the fucking championship. Yes, and they almost won it. But they have not won a fucking national championship. They have to move out of that West Coast Conference, at least to the Pac-12 or something like that. So you pay fucking UCLA or some teams like that. It's like you can't win a championship when you play a big game every 2 or 3 weeks. It's very hard to do that. So Gonzaga once again falling short. Not a surprise, really. I want to start off.
Historically, they choke all the time.
Shout out to St. Peter's, a 15 seed here in New York.
Jersey, stand up.
Here in Jersey, whatever it is. Close enough, but a 15 seed going that far, like never been. I don't think it's ever been fucking done before. So St. Peter's going that far. Almost going to the Final Four. That's crazy. Beating Kentucky in the first round, crazy. Yeah. Beating Murray State. Well, Murray State was like 25 straight wins at that point. Beat them as well. So yeah.
Definitely inspirational stuff in that.
In terms of obviously, cool. St. Peter's, yeah. And their coach also just, I think, won the season a whole. Good for him. Obviously Duke had a big story this whole time. Coach K's final run, getting all the way to the Final Four. That was great for them. Beating Texas Tech. I didn't think they were going to beat Texas Tech. They beat Texas Tech, but damn, once again they fall to UNC. I mean UNC, bro. Like, damn, bro. They officially own that state for now. So Duke, obviously, Coach K last run. He's probably the greatest coach of all time. So all the respect in the world to him. And now Duke, like they have like big shoes to fill. Obviously, they got the John Shire coming in. We'll see what happens. They already have like a top 2 fucking recruiting class coming in. Yeah. Maple Leaf just blew a 5-1 lead. That's insane. But yeah. Getting to the final, Kansas, UNC last night. It's honestly crazy that this happened, because I've always said Bill Self, he might be the best coach in college basketball right now. And then I think, like, throughout the tournament, Hubert Davis proved that he is the best coach in college basketball right now. So, like, I picked Bill Self. Like, I just knew like they were gonna go to the final, and Hubert Davis. So it's all about coaching. Yes, you can have talent. Yes, you can have like fucking all these guys who are gonna go in the draft, but you need a great coach. Bill Self and Hubert Davis proved that. Bill Self, though, in the final, you can have great coaches, but you just need that that little extra fucking talent, whatever it is, and then Kansas had that. They win. I think this is their 4th national championship. This might be the 2nd or 3rd for Bill Self. This is big for him. He's already a Hall of Famer. This would have been massive for fucking Hubert Davis. First year outside of Roy Williams, and then you go and win the Natty. That would have been huge. Yeah, that would have been huge statement. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, there's no worries about UNC
towards it
and beating twice. Damn, that would have been a magical run for them. But still, UNC is going to be.
It still is. I mean, yeah, even though they didn't win the championship, it's still a great run. I mean, like you said, just
phenomenal run.
Roy Williams just retired, so got to give credit to them for that.
Yeah, and then like even those teams, with Roy Williams, we're not that good. They were winning like 15, 16 games. Hubert Davis in his first season wins 12 games in ACC, and his best player is Caleb Love and stuff like that. That's insane. That's insane. So good for him. But yeah, like obviously next year, hopefully Syracuse gets in because it's not really March Madness without Syracuse. But this was a great March Madness. I'm not gonna lie. Not the biggest shots of all time. You had some big shots like Caleb Love and stuff like that. But yeah. Shout out to you, fucking Kansas, KU, getting a job done. Good for them. Back to back. Like
first season.
I think
something like
no,
that.
no. I think Baylor won last year, so this is back to back Big 12.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for them. And the Big 10.
And also
for some reason, this big obviously, like I was gonna ask you, but like Big 10, like what have they done? What have they done? Nothing, bro. You got Michigan State, you got Wisconsin, you got fucking Purdue. What have they really done?
Yeah,
nothing.
I feel like they.
And then I hear Big 10 being the best basketball, this and that. No, they are not. They are not.
Yeah, that's been something that's been like for
Michigan?
I mean, obviously, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State a couple years back, if you remember, but like I don't really get the big or around the Big Ten, and at least in men's basketball.
It's a football conference.
Yeah, it's like
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop it.
Yeah, definitely. So I mean, listen, congrats to Kansas. I think I seen something about like in 2020 when they canceled the whole March Madness tournament, where they were like the best team in college and stuff like that, and they probably were the favorites to win then. To 2 years then to win it now. Credit to them. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a big. I need something to draw me to college basketball. I need like a star, Williamson. Like when Zion was on Dune, when there was Cam Reddish and something like that. That's what brings me to college. They really haven't had that in the last couple of years.
No, I think
so.
Bro,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching Raw over the final.
Oh,
because I felt like the game was like, bro.
It's a Zion effect. It's a Zion effect.
Big.
No, they were in the first half. They were up 15. It's the largest comeback by a team ever. In the fucking final game, I think 16 points. So good for them. But I was gonna say
that's insane. But credit to Kansas.
Speaking of Raw,
I was gonna say something. Yeah, speaking of Raw.
How about this weekend's WrestleMania, huh? Labeled as the greatest WrestleMania of all time. Listen,
might have been.
No, not the greatest WrestleMania of all time.
No, it wasn't.
But
it was pretty good.
It was pretty fucking good, especially night one. Don't get me wrong, I don't watch WWE every day or anything like that, or even every week.
Me too.
Maybe once a month. But tuned in for this, and first of all, these celebrity matches, like, keep them coming, bro.
Getting way better, man.
Much better. They know what they're doing. They got the moves down.
They are.
I didn't watch Logan Paul, unfortunately, but I heard he did great. I watched Bad Bunny last year. He was great.
I didn't watch night two. I didn't watch that, but I seen Logan Paul, man. Listen, I don't like to really give credit to these guys. I like Logan more than I like Jake Paul, because I think Jake Paul's like an absolute herb, like an idiot. But like Logan Paul, man, he did good, bro. Like a heel, man. He was so good. Like his ring moves were pretty solid too. He was looking at the camera, like directly at the camera with his like smile. Like he had like a very punchable face. Like I was getting tight at him, but then I was realizing that this is like
working.
This is it. This is like when I was younger, when I hated Edge, Randy Orton, all these guys. Yeah, and he did well. He did the Eddie Guerrero, like the Three Amigos.
That was a little too much for me, bro.
He did the little shoulder. I like that, bro.
Nah, bro, this is so disrespectful. Bro,
Eddie
right
Guerrero,
there,
obviously, rest in peace. But I like that because that's what makes you a good heel, bro. I forget about all the, because I remember watching, Yo, it was Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio. Randy Orton literally told Rey Mysterio, was like, bro, Eddie Guerrero's not up there, he's down there, bro. So that was insane when I was a kid, and I like seeing that disrespectful stuff because it makes everything feel more real, bro. So shout out to Logan Paul. I think Pat McAfee did really well. I heard Johnny Knoxville.
We gotta talk about that. We gotta talk about that, bro. Like, just sticking on these celebrities. First of all, Pat McAfee. Like, it's just a reminder that these pro athletes, bro, they're on a different level than regular people. This dude is a punter, and he's that like fucking like he's
jumped up to
real
the top
athletic.
rope.
He's an athletic dude. So it's no joke, bro. He was phenomenal. That whole thing with him and Vince McMahon, that was great. Stone Cold coming out, that was phenomenal. Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, bro, he may not be the champion or like stuff like that, but Sami Zayn, in terms of making a fun like fight, whatever like you want to call it, that was very like creative. Everything you ever wanted. Johnny Knoxville and like that midget and stuff like that was hilarious. He slams him. I mean, that was great stuff. Who was I like? Oh yeah, Logan Paul. Thank you, Miz, though, for fucking like slamming him on his head. That was great. We all wanted to see that. But yeah, like these celebrities, you know why? Because they respect the business. They respect the business. Yeah. Like Bad Bunny last year or 2 years ago. He respects the business.
I love it,
fans
man.
Growing up.
Listen, back in the day, these celebrity matches were dreadful, bro.
Well, they have Floyd versus.
Do you remember when like Kevin Federline? Remember Kevin Federline was like beefing with John Cena back in the day?
No, I don't know.
You guys remember that?
Oh, you mean that?
It was Britney Spears' husband or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just kind of.
Oh, the most entertaining
they used to
celebrity thing in WWE was when Trump versus Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
Umaga versus Bobby Lashley. That was elite, and that was a great WrestleMania.
They used to have like celebrity like GM.
It was great
every week.
Yeah.
That was back in the good days,
bro. It was great. And then in your background, we have Cody Rhodes coming back.
The American Nightmare.
Bro,
What a return!
But like at the same time,
what are you talking about?
You leave. You start your own company. You make.
Do you understand
strides.
what he's done?
You make big strides in the wrestling industry.
Exactly.
And then you just go back to WWE. I feel.
Oh, you are so like out of touch. You have no idea what you're talking about. Bro.
I hope this is just a long game, because I don't understand who makes a company and then dips on, like, shits on the WWE. He shat on the WWE.
Good.
And then he returns back. Yo, he shat on fucking Triple H, and he was tearing up saying, I was so happy to see my idol. Like come on.
Bro, you first of all,
I don't know.
He had just moved. I think here's what you're missing. This dude, do you know who his father is, bro?
Of course.
This dude is built in WWE. All he's known is WWE. Now, if you got him as a Stardust guy, stuff like that, and of course he's gonna be pissed off, and then he's gonna want to leave. The fact that he made his own company, or he didn't make it, right? Like, obviously, like,
yeah, he helped found it, man.
Yeah, no, but he didn't put like his own money in there. It was like mainly stuff like that.
He didn't put his own money into it, but what's it called? Him and he basically convinced Tony Khan. Like, he was like, "Yo, let's start our own wrestling organization." It was him. It was the Young Bucks. They were really the main guys. Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, that were leading this.
Yeah. Especially early on. Like, I remember.
Bro, in terms of wrestlers, like, he is the wrestler who started AEW. Tony Khan is the fun.
He was huge.
Okay.
Yeah, listen. But I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm sorry to like cut you guys off and interject what you guys saying. I get that. That's fire. That's great, man. But yo, WWE biggest stage WrestleMania is different gravy, bro. There's nothing like that. As much as you can say this indie stuff and all this indie bullshit, yo, it's like different level. You seen Cody Rhodes, you can see it in his face. the reaction of the crowd, how he looked, how he was, the whole match. It's different gravy, bro. I don't care how much people want to talk about AEW, TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, blah blah, all that shit. WWE at its best, at its most important, is different gravy, bro.
Even when
So I
it's
don't
not
blame
at, even
I
when
don't
it's
blame
not at their best, like they've been terrible, awful, like unwatchable, and they're still the top brand by far. And
Well, it
obviously for
took
Cody's
WWE
thing,
years
the
to
fact
get popular.
the fact
So AEW,
but the fact hold up, the fact that he helped found this, right? And now he's coming back. That's like legendary status. This is back in the old day when like fucking WCW, like they were getting Goldberg to come here and stuff like that. Ric Flair and Booker T. This is legendary stuff. Cody Rhodes now, who has a perfect storyline. He's the American Nightmare. His father was the American Dream. He's coming back now to get what he deserves, and now he's finally all there. He's got it all now. He knows what he wants. This is the perfect time to come back. And now like there's no doubt. There's no fans saying, oh, I mean, I don't know if Cody can go in there Roman Reigns. No, that's the next fight to make right there. Are you crazy? Cody Rhodes coming back right now, the American Nightmare. He knows what he's doing. He's coming for the belt. That's the biggest possible story ever. And you know he has to get it now because there's no way he's coming back to be a fucking tag team champion or something like that. You know?
No, yeah, I don't think they're gonna push him like.
Great.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna push him like right away. I don't think they're gonna do that.
No.
Nah, maybe not right away, but if he doesn't get a shot at the championship, like.
But what championship? What are you talking about? Like what kind of championship?
No, I think right now it's there's only one belt.
Yeah, he's not coming back for a mid card title, bro. Come on.
No.
I think they're gonna push him slowly. I think they're gonna push him, let him get into Intercontinental or US or whatever. Then you push him.
Nah, he's going straight. For the top.
No belts. There's no belts. Maybe like a big storyline with him and Seth Rollins, but then after that, it's straight to the belt. There's no small belts.
Roman Reigns anyway, no. I don't
know if he did that.
Like,
I don't know if he did that, but
I know.
But he told everybody what he wants. So
how like Vince McMahon does that. I don't think.
We'll see.
I don't think.
Because I think if he came back with definitely big stipulations, like he has control over the creative.
No.
And
the fact that they still kept everything.
Cody Rhodes,
they kept everything. That's perfect. That's great.
It was awesome. And then
I watched that fight. That was very good. I remember because I wasn't watching much WWE on the build up, but then I seen the thing about how like, oh, it's Vince McMahon's, like he chooses an opponent. And I told my brother, I was watching with my brother, I'm like, bro, I'll bet 1,000. I'll bet anything that's Cody Rhodes. I bet anything. He's like, how do you know? I'm like, bro, this is just a WWE thing to do.
Yeah.
Like we knew about the teasing. Like we seen a couple things about him teasing coming back and this, that. And I was like 100%. And then when they had the whole thing and like, yo, it was dope. It was a great thing. I'm very happy to see Cody Rhodes because when I was watching WWE, it was like when AEW was a thing and when they first came out and stuff like that. And to see him in the WWE ring, it just felt like he was at home.
Yeah. And night one was just amazing. I mean, we still haven't talked about
great.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yes.
In ring action, bro. Listen, I am not old enough.
I didn't watch that one, unfortunately.
I'm not old enough to remember Stone Cold in a live match, bro.
Oh.
I was alive back when he was beefing with The Rock, but I'm not old enough to remember it. To be able to see this guy, who I regard as a GOAT, top 4 minimum, top 5, whatever, to see him live and do good, man. That was a good match, bro. Him, Kevin Owens. I love Kevin Owens too. That's my Canadian flag in the background. Let's go, Canada.
Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, bro. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn stole the show.
So, it was incredible, man. I was so happy to see that. And yo, talk about what's his face. He sold that stunner so well, man.
Oh, Austin Theory?
No, Austin Theory sold it incredibly too. But
they all sold it mad good, bro.
Night one, man, what's his name, bro?
Night one was great.
Who did he stun?
I'm gonna search it up, but he
only stunned Kevin Owens.
No, bro, night 1, man.
Stone Cold.
Nah, the guy came in, Byron Saxton, I think.
Oh man.
Right? Yo, Byron sold that stunner so well, bro.
Well, I
That was-
knew as soon as he came out, he was better. You won.
Yeah, that was funny though. That was
Wow,
funny.
that's like on the bucket list right there. Get stunned by Stone Cold. I would sell
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. Like I'll do a
On
backflip
WrestleMania.
straight up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that was phenomenal. See him back in there. His first match ever in Dallas. Guess his last one ever in Dallas. Legendary status for Stone Cold. Also, like you said, shout out to Kevin Owens. He knows what he's doing too.
Yeah, I always
Go-
like Kevin Owens. I just did. I felt like they didn't really push him well.
They don't.
No, I mean,
they don't really.
he's a champ and
And
stuff like that.
This is something about. But this is something about like I mean, but he should be a little bit way bigger than what he is. I feel like this is just a big thing about the WWE. They have great talent, just don't push them well, and they don't do it. I don't know. You know how it is. It's been the criticism of the WWE for a while now that they have talent, they just don't utilize them well.
Night 2 though, that was pretty good as well. Randy Orton, RK Bros, the Legend. But I mean, let's go to the main event. I don't think there was anything crazy. Like Ronda Rousey lost. That's crazy. I don't know what they're doing over there. But yeah, let's get to the main event. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for the undisputed belt. This was everything. This was Roman Reigns finally becoming the main guy, like the main staple. He finally beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, fair and square. I think. I mean, well, it wasn't fair and square. You know, he fucking like nut shot and stuff like that. But I mean, what are you gonna do? He pinned him. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was left like just wanting more from that. It just happened so quick. I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like blood and stuff like that, like crazy shit. Maybe the Usos get involved and stuff like that. But it was pretty quick. That's it. Roman Reigns has 2 belts. He's the main guy now. You know, he's a John Cena. He's the face of the whole company.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't watch day 2. I was kind of busy, and yeah, I like Roman Reigns. I've always liked Roman Reigns, even when they were pushing him, when everybody hated him. But like making him like a heel now, and making this whole persona about like, damn, I gotta prove myself, and like I do this, I want to fight the best. I like it. I like what they're doing with this whole thing, and it's working. I mean, the crowd loves him. Like you said, he's the biggest guy in wrestling right now, and him being Brock Lesnar, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. That means the company obviously believes in him, and I think it's about what they do next. And I kind of have a theory. I have a theory of who they should like put against them next. That's why I said about the whole Cody Rhodes thing. I think they're gonna. I say they should do The Rock. Start something to The Rock.
For Roman.
Yeah, with The Rock. Because I like this whole Samoan, the family, the bloodline thing. The whole bloodline thing about they're all Samoans, and then have The Rock come in and have beef. That would be build that up for maybe SummerSlam or something like that. Like, what are we doing here? And then it's this whole storyline where they were friends. Because if you remember the Royal Rumble way back, which is crazy, it was the 2015 Royal Rumble, which blows my mind. That's insane to even think about that. When Roman Reigns, this is when the WWE tried to push him a lot and everybody hated him. You guys remember that? And then The Rock came out and he pulled his hand up and the crowd hated him. You see Rock's face. He's like, oh, what the hell? But you could do a whole storyline about like, oh, you were doing this to me, you're doing that, like we're friends. But then, you know, they have beef now. Roman Reigns is the way different person. He's a heel now. Making beef against The Rock now. Let's do it. What are we doing here? You guys should just hire me. I'll be the lead creator.
I agree though. That makes sense. Obviously, John Cena always works too. I don't mind that. Let's get to some real combat sports though. No disrespect. Yeah. Massive. Disrespect. No disrespect. Before we get it, you know, man, I'm sorry, bro, but you know you're talking to, bro. Maybe do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come and get it, bro. You're gonna have to come and get it, bro. Stop
We're gonna
fucking
unify
around, bro.
these. We're gonna unify these and
We're gonna unify this,
next
bro.
month, bro. Next
We're
month.
gonna get our own WrestleMania. Let's
Okay.
get it, bro. Ladder, Hell in a Cell.
SVS1.
It don't matter.
WrestleMania.
Yo, listen, if we really had the facilities to like make our own anything event, basketball, UFC, I mean MMA,
All we gotta do
wrestling,
is get a ring.
bro, it'd be the biggest. Bro, it'd be the biggest thing in the world. Like our creative talents, it's nobody even like matching us, bro. Like I just The Rock and Roman Reigns. I just pulled that out of my ass. So,
Bro, everybody was talking about The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Nobody was talking about that.
What?
Nobody was
Everyone
talking about it,
expected him
bro.
to come out. Are you crazy?
What?
Everyone thought The
Yeah,
Rock
just
was coming out after.
Are you out of your mind?
At the end of WrestleMania. Whatever, bro. You guys clearly don't pay attention.
Well, you gotta stop reading Reddit, bro.
Yeah, bro. Stop being like one of those marks people, the marks in the basement watching. And I was talking to my brother. I was like, yo, it's insane how like I barely see any kids in the crowd nowadays, bro. Like the old
Really?
grown ass men.
Yeah, that's actually true. I thought about
Grown
it.
ass men with like
Yeah.
with like neck beards and shit.
Which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Because
Which is a good thing because I
it's
think they
semi-good
should,
thing.
you know, yeah, and make it a more mature thing. And I might probably, and I'm gonna try and get back into it because I like what they did. They hooked me back.
But they gotta do one more thing, and then it's all forgiven. They just bring back CM Punk. Like, yo, CM Punk, listen,
It's not
bro,
gonna happen.
we fucked up with you, but now you're over there. Not much is going on over there.
I don't know, like,
you come back right
has-
now. You versus Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania. You versus John Cena. You versus Roman Reigns. You versus Seth Rollins. You versus
versus
Cody
John Cena, yeah, would be
Rhodes.
pretty dope.
You
versus the
fucking
Edge.
wild, bro.
But
CM
like,
Punk back.
are AEW like utilizing like CM Punk well? Like I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
man,
know.
he's the main guy now.
Is it like?
What are they gonna do?
Is he
Confirm
actually
him?
like he's the top guy?
He
I
has to.
haven't
Who
watched
else?
the
Bro? Kenny Omega.
so long, I'm not gonna hold you.
What are they gonna do?
Kenny Omega, yo, that's my guy. I would
That's
love to
the
see him in
least.
WWE. Love Kenny.
But
But let's get back into. Come on, what are we doing?
As I was
Go.
saying, though,
Let's go.
UFC 273.
UFC 273 live this Saturday, April 9th, headlined by Volkanovski and Zombie. The first championship fight of the night, or last. Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling will unify their belts for the fucking 135. Hold up, I have to get the card up. I always do this. I never get the card up.
UFC 273.
I got it. Let me go down though.
Let's go.
I got my phone, so I can't move down over here. All right, as I was saying though, well, Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling 2. Obviously, we know that first fight left us in shock, surprised what the hell is gonna happen next. So we finally get the answer this Saturday. Gilbert Burns, ranked I believe 3rd or 2nd, finally welcomes Khamzat Chimaev to the top 5. Here we go. This is it. This is what we've all been waiting for now. Khamzat Chimaev versus the top 5 guy. We get it this Saturday. Mackenzie Dern versus Tisha Torres. That's a good fun fight. Pichel versus Madsen. They made it to the main card. I think Kelvin Gastelum's fight fell through. That's why. Ian Gary, the Conor McGregor 2.0, undefeated. He's the main fucking prelim fight. So it's huge for him. Jairzinho Rosenstrike versus Tybura, Aspen Ladd, and Pennington. Gal versus Malad. So, solid prelims, nothing crazy. We got Anthony Hernandez, Fluffy back. Oleksiy Olenek. How many fights do you have now? Let me see. He's going for, I think,
Minnick in the early prelims. Wow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Crazy. He's going for what, his 80th fight or something like that. So that's crazy. He's still going in there. Julio Arce welcomes Daniel Santos to the UFC. Kay Hansen versus Rodriguez. We'll see what happens over there. Undefeated Rodriguez. Let's get to the main card. Let's get to the
Let's just talk about
to the
him.
3 main fights. I think we're all here for the 3 main fights. Well, let's start off with Khamzat Chimaev versus Gilbert Burns. Khamzat Chimaev. I think Tiku's been his best fan or his biggest fan since day one. Chimaev,
Day one.
this is what we all waited for. No, obviously Lee was like top 10 guy. Joe Mearshart is a good veteran. But this is a top guy, a guy who's fought for the belt, who like very recently dropped the champion as well. So and then obviously, like in terms of style, this is like the top guy for Hamzat because of his BJJ. He's, I mean, I've always said it, outside Charles Oliveira or like Andre Muniz or maybe some guys that are missing, Gilbert Dorino Burns is as nasty as it gets on the ground. His arm bars, his all that are as nasty as it gets. So this is going to be a tough test for Hamzat. If he goes in there and he walks through Gilbert Burns, oh my goodness, you know what's going to happen next. You know the reaction. You know what everybody's going to say. So this is a massive fight. So we'll see what happens. Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan, 135. Obviously, that whole division, I've always said, probably the most stacked division in all of UFC. Two best guys right now going at it. Yan, I think, has proven himself to be the best guy. This is just, has Aljamain Sterling found a way to like fix those holes? I don't know if he has. Peter Yan is a pound for pound great. He's a phenomenal fighter. He's like, I think it's funny that fucking Alexander Volk is fighting because Peter Yan and Volk for me are so similar. So Yan and Stone, that's gonna be a big fight. And Volkanovski versus Zombie. Obviously, this was supposed to be Volk and Max Holloway. That would have been a huge fight, but Zombie gets the call. Obviously, he's gonna say yes. I believe this is his second time fighting for the belt. He might have fought Aldo back in the day, lost obviously, but this is his second chance. And I think ever since he's come back from that like fucking tour he did in Korea, he's been a sniper. He's been a knockout machine. And in terms of style, this is a great fight for the fans. But we'll see what happens here. Obviously, Volkanovski is, I believe, top 3, top 4 in the pound for pound, so he's gonna be a heavy favorite here, as he should be. But it's gonna be a fun fight.
All right, let's roll back to Hamzat versus Burns. So me and Tiku could get a little chime in. I just want to say something real quick. The Smash Bros, fucking Hamzat and Darren Till, the Smash Bros, bro. That is just the coolest thing I've seen in the UFC since.
Well, he's literally transformed Hamzat. Hamzat went from like some like Dagestani like dude from the village. Now he's like a fucking Instagram like model or something.
Smash, absolutely.
Yeah, what he's getting like fades and shit.
Yeah, fades.
Like,
he's
like
wearing
barbers and
Gucci.
stuff.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even know what that is.
He's stealing like food from like the UFC place.
We can't go without saying it, man. We need the Smash Bros on the podcast.
Oh,
and tell Hamzat over here.
Is it right?
Fuck that, Ariel. Yo,
yeah, listen.
They said they want to get paid for every question. We'll give them $1 for every question we pose. We're not like Ariel who keeps the money in the bank. They're not gonna accept $1, but it's okay. They're nice people. They'll
I love
us.
those guys.
Add us to the Smash Army.
Yeah.
Fuck Connor. Connor's not.
Oh, yeah.
Connor's not joining them because he's an asshole. He doesn't know what he's missing out on.
Forget about that guy.
If Connor wants to be a billionaire, he joins the Smash Bros. Bro, they take him to the.
That's
to the high.
That's right. They're definitely the toughest or the biggest guys in MMA right now. If we talk about like social media game, they're killing it.
Oh, you know, you say Till has transformed Hamzat, but I think Hamzat's also transformed Till in a way. I think he's probably putting him through the works and training and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hope so.
So that's pretty fucking fun. I think it's great, man. You love to see it, but getting to the fight, Hamzat, it's time to prove it's not just talk, man. It's time to prove that he is the fighter that everyone expects him to be, the 3-division champ that Tiku is predicting. We're talking about Burns here, man. That's a good opponent. Like you said, top 5, but fucking not even top 5. This guy's top 3 in the division, and rightfully so. Like, bro, drop the champ. That's enough said. This was like the fight against Usman where everyone was like, "Holy shit!" Like, damn.
Yeah, but I told you guys
that and Colby. So Bro, if Hamza performs like he does in every fight against Burns, and I'm Usman, I retire. I say it's been a good career. I'm glad to have been in the UFC. Go out on top because Hamza's gonna kill everybody, bro. This guy's not lying.
Kill everybody.
Kill
Kill everybody.
everybody. Kill everybody. Give me everybody.
Kill everybody.
We're gonna pick winners, right?
Before,
We're gonna pick winners.
Yeah, let's go.
yeah, but let me come on. This is like my guy, man. Like, come on, dude. But listen. I'm gonna start out by saying I think Gilbert Burns is so good. He's so good. I said it like after the Usman and Burns fight. I was like, bro, he's gonna win the belt one time.
Who? Burns?
That was before Burns. But that was before Hamza Chimaev entered the fray. And yo, Burns, it's crazy because Burns is so good. Yeah, I believe Hamza's gonna absolutely.
Bro, look at the line.
Like
bro.
bad.
Look at the line.
Like bad. I don't know. Is it like?
Last time I checked. I'll go right now.
Minus 510 for Hamza. That's crazy.
That's
insane.
Right for Gilbert Burns, I would just bet Burns, even though stuff for the law because it's Ramadan. But like, I would bet Burns because that's just like a good line. Like I would take it. Like it's not a bad thing. But like, yo,
plus 375.
It's I think it's gonna be complete domination. Like
bro,
bad. Like
I think we're at
like
a point where Hamza, especially at 170, right? Especially until he fights maybe Kobe or Usman. But everybody else, if he makes 170, fight's over. Sit. He already won, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Especially with Burns.
Now,
Burns is phenomenal. Burns is a great fighter. But he's too small for Hamza, bro. This is common sense. Hamza is a big
quick
dude.
smash.
185, bro.
Smash.
Minimum. He can fight at 205 probably. Huge. No, Burns is a great fighter, but I mean he's been knocked out by featherweights. I've always said that.
Yeah.
His chin is a little, suspect sometimes. Got fucking like jabbed up and dropped. But listen, Hamza, if he makes 170, there's only one thing I want to say about Hamza and Islam and Khabib and all these guys. Their main opponent, their main obstacle is just getting there. It's never gonna be the fighter, in my opinion. I'm sorry, it's just not. These guys are, of course, they could lose. They're all humans, but these guys are on different levels. And I think that like the main obstacle that was in Hamzat's way was COVID. Outside of that, there's nobody else that's gonna stop. And then obviously, this is gonna be such a huge tell. If he goes in there and he does what he's been doing to everybody else against a top three guy, that's scary. Even Usman is gonna be shitting his pants because he has to. So, like I said, if he makes 170, and I expect him to obviously make 170, fight's over.
Yeah, no, it's Hamza is just like I've run out of words to really describe this guy.
Can I present a statistic? And you guys have seen it because I sent it to you guys. Highest significant strike ratio landed over absorbed through anyone's first four fights. Hamzat 112-1. The next person is Matt Hughes with 11.3-1. Bro, he's only absorbed one significant strike in his first four fights, and nobody else in the unified rules era has absorbed fewer than 8 in their first four, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a run we've never seen before. Even though that competition isn't all that, but he's doing like he's going in there and he's flawless, literally flawless. So, this is a big fight right here, big fight. And also shout out to Burns for accepting this fight. He's a gangster. He's a real one.
He's always been about that. Yo, I love Burns. Yo, he's such a great fighter, man.
Shout out to Leon Edwards and Gilbert Burns, the only two guys that said yes. And Neil Magny.
Yeah, and Neil Magny. Yeah, I was gonna say Neil Magny. And but yeah, shout out to them. And Hamza domination. I really see it in my. I could see him just picking him up and like walking with him and just put him and beat his ass right in front of
Too
Dana.
small.
And I hate saying it because I love Brent, but yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Smash
Let's
Bros.
get to the co-main.
SVS next podcast. You guys will see it.
Co-main.
Co-main. Fuck, I just lost the card.
I'm just gonna say like this. I like Jan to win. I love Aljamain Sterling. He's my guy. But I think Jan, bro, he's literally unbelievable. He's so good.
Jan is very good. Obviously, I don't know how Tiku feels. I know me and Ahmed, we like that New York representation with Aljo. I hope he wins.
Of course.
I think it's a little unfair. People are making it out like Jan is just no doubt gonna win this fight no matter what. I think we got to be a little patient and see what happens. Sure, he's the favorite. Sure, if I had to bet the house, I'm betting it on Jan. But let's not act like Aljo is here for no reason. Like, he is
second most
there.
wins.
Yeah.
At 135, he has beaten everybody else but Peter Yan pretty much.
He's the second best in the division, without a question. Might be the first. We'll see. He's good, man.
Funky.
Keep your eye on the fight.
A funk master, but I do like Jan to win here. No respect to Sterling. I love Sterling, but Giannis, like the fact that like like if I were to fight, right, I would have to fight this dude at 135. That's like scary right there. Peter Yan, bro, like this dude is walking around 135 fighting dudes. Woof. Let's talk about the main event.
Wait, Tiku, you didn't want to say anything?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah, Ahmed just loves to like not.
Hates letting Tiku speak in the UFC. He's just always like, man,
bro, I'm trying to protect him. Bro, Calvin Kattar's gonna go. Bro, Calvin Kattar's gonna go in there.
Yo, that was literally a year ago. But yo,
Max Holloway down. He's gonna beat him up.
I wish we had like interns and editors. Yo, I promise you, if we look at like since then, my ratio is really good.
Yeah, because you haven't because you toned it down. Because of me, I'm telling you that.
Because some man just skips over you in every UFC.
I just want to swing at this guy. I want to swing at you virtually. Like, you tilt me out, bro. Yo, by the way, I'm the guy that went Francis
I'm taking you down.
to beat Stipe and Gone. So I would like to say that. But it's definitely more. I've had good picks. Regardless, I love Aljo. You guys made the thing. Obviously, New York guys. You know, I know a couple of people that train with him, like low-level guys. I mean, I don't want to say low-level guys, but like, you know, guys that are not in the UFC and on like the mainstream. Yeah. So I respect Aljo. I love Aljo. That's a guy that I actually picked to win the first fight. But yo, Jan, in that fight, in his fight against Sandhagen, yo, he's just so good, bro. Like, there's not much to really talk about him and describe him. But yo, he's different. His striking is different. And he's scary. And this guy,
best boxer in UFC,
shit, and he's hyped and he's ready. Might be, if we're talking about technique, yo, wow, bro, he shocks me for like an MMA guy. So, yeah, I think Jan's gonna win. I think it might be really bad, but if Aljo somehow wins, what a story that would be. That would be insane. Everyone's talking all that shit about you're not a real champion, the way you won, this, that, him come out to win. And you never know. He can learn. He can figure out some stuff that he did wrong against the first fight, use it against the second fight, and somehow win. You never know. But I think Jan is just different. I mean, listen, if we're going to be honest, the reason why he lost the last fight was because of his corner. So
no, they told him not to
kick the guy. I heard. Did I hear something about?
No, one guy said to do it. One guy said not to do it. So
yeah. So technically, he did lose because of his corner. Or
Sean O'Malley going to be in.
But yeah. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, I think Jan's gonna win it, and Aljo, I hope he wins, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough if he does.
Let's get to the main event. Well, I'm looking at this record right now. I think Volk gets no respect sometimes, bro. This dude is basically undefeated. You know that, right? His one loss to a guy at 170, who I think he came back and beat. This dude is undefeated, especially here in the UFC. He literally has no losses. You can say obviously that Max Holloway fight, whatever you want to say, whatever. Guy's got no losses. Obviously, we saw in the last fight, he literally does not accept defeat. He literally went against that. He said, "No, I'm not going to lose. Not tonight." So, same thing with Jan. Just completely different level. Pound for pound greats. They should get the job done here. But I got a fucking feeling that Korean Zombie is gonna go in there and do something, bro. I don't know. Listen, I'm a big Zombie fan, so maybe take everything what I say and just throw it out the window. I'm a big Zombie fan. Dude's a sniper, and I think styles make fights. This style, obviously, if like we haven't seen Volk wrestle that much. If his wrestling is as good as his striking, then maybe this is not a style matchup for fucking Zombie. This is complete dominance for Volk. But I don't know about that wrestling. And I think if Zombie is allowed to stand in there, Zombie has the knockout power. I don't think Volk has the knockout power. I think Volk is more of like a volume guy. Zombie's one shot and you're going down, especially the uppercut who I think Chad Mendes dropped him fucking Volk with. So it's there. Volk should be the favorite here, obviously. He's phenomenal, but I just got a feeling Zombie's not gonna go in there and lay down. I think Zombie's gonna go find one shot to at least hurt Volk bad or something. I don't know. I'm just a big Zombie fan, so we'll see what happens.
I respect it. Yeah,
Man,
I love Zombie. Nah, I don't. I love Korean Zombie, like you say. He's a great guy. Yo, I think he's been very unlucky in a lot of his fights. But I think he will come out and put in a good performance against when everybody expects him not to. I mean,
Volk.
Obviously, I would like Matt.
Okay.
No. So I was just gonna say I think he's gonna come out and do a great performance and play very, very well, and fight very, very well. So to be exact, but yeah, but I still think Volkanovski's different level in that weight class. There's only one guy that can really match up with him, and that's Max Holloway.
I agree. The only thing I would say here is obviously Volkanovski. He's known for having a phenomenal corner. But Henry Cejudo being in Zombie's corner, Henry Cejudo, he can say whatever he wants. His fighting IQ, IQ, he might like the things he says. He's on that DC level. He knows what he's talking about, like range and like everything. Like I think he's a big plus for Zombie, and like obviously he was with the Figueiredo corner. Figgy beats Moreno. We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens here.
No, he's a yeah.
Can you imagine if Cejudo?
It's one of the.
Yeah, for sure. Can you imagine if Cejudo gets a job done over Volkanovski in the corner? You don't understand what this guy's gonna do.
Nah, that'd be
Go
crazy.
crazy.
That'd be insane. Yeah, Henry Cejudo, we know about him and what his antics about. But yeah, I think Volkanovski's gonna win. Just before we end it off, I wish it was Max Holloway. That would have capped up like one of the best cards of the year.
And he's healthy too. He's healthy.
Yeah.
Now at least.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. That whole situation.
Some boxing going on. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch these, but Triple G returns, I believe, this Saturday. Ryan Garcia returns this Saturday. Obviously next weekend. Earl Spence, the big fish, returns. So we'll talk about that. But UFC made like a big time card. I think they're going back to Jacksonville for this one. So see what happens. Obviously it's gonna be packed. I love when it's packed because it's just a different type of feel. Here we go, baby.
Yeah.
So to round off the episode, we have a couple of controversial comments under the post. And if you guys have any controversial comments in your head at the moment, let's start off with mine. And you know what we're going to do. We're just going to vote. Yes, we agree. No, we don't. We'll see what happens. So we'll start off with mine. I said that at least one North American team will reach the semifinals in Qatar 2022.
Cap.
Yes.
No,
no chance.
No, that's
no,
like
absolutely no chance.
It's like Ahmed. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like,
you think Canada? You think USA or Mexico has a chance to go to the semifinal?
I think Canada
in 2026 or in Qatar?
Oh, 2026.
2022. No. 2022.
Oh, 2022.
World Cup UCL edition.
Absolutely no chance.
No chance. I thought you said 2026. I apologize.
Chris commented that Senegal is going to reach the semifinals.
Cap. I think
I
they've
don't think they
done,
do that, but it's not a bad shout, bro.
I think Senegal goes furthest of every African team and at least quarterfinals, semis.
they're definitely used to this like tournament feel, back to back AFCON finals. They've shown they can do it, but it's a different type of it's a whole different game here. You know, you're not gonna play fucking Equatorial Guinea. You know, you're gonna play Germany or someone like that. So it's a whole different thing here. Senegal is good. Maybe round of 16, maybe even quarterfinal, but semifinal. No, I think they were like only African team ever to go to semifinal, right? Senegal. Back in the day, I think 02 maybe.
Cameroon,
Yeah, but
no,
no, I think it was Senegal.
I think I need to see the bracket calculations, like where the first of Group A and second of Group B go and shit like that, to be more solid. But
If
I think it's not that controversial, but I don't know if I agree.
It's not that bad.
I'll
Do I
go
think
for
it's
it.
gonna happen? No. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. I like Senegal. I think they got a lot going for them. They got a lot going for them, and but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Jovan commented, it's a little confusing, but I interpret it as European teams will reach the final. So I think he thinks it's gonna be two European teams in the finals.
I think it's
No,
very
I
possible.
disagree.
I think it's very possible.
It could
I would agree
happen.
with that.
I just don't think it's gonna happen because I haven't
Really, who do you think makes it?
talking
Or is
to
it
me?
just-
You
Oh,
actually-
I mean, bro.
Nah, I don't want to say. I don't
We
wanna say it.
know, bro. We already know.
Oh,
he has in the
yeah,
final,
I
bro.
know. I forgot. Yeah.
One
okay.
team maybe, but another team you guys would probably be shocked considering what I said last time. What I said before. You guys might be shocked about it.
Okay.
So
Tiku thinks sports are rigged, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll make sense.
yeah,
when he
100%.
says
100%. Yeah, like for a fact. For a fact.
I agree with him. I think European teams will reach the final. He also commented that Spain is gonna win the whole thing, and then he deleted it and said, "Oh, I forgot that it had to be controversial." So he's pretty confident about Spain.
Well, it is
I think Spain. I think Spain
don't
winning
know.
is very controversial.
Really,
That's
I
very
think Spain has a
controversial.
good
I
shot,
think
bro.
Spain's very overrated. You see,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
disagree with you. I think Spain are very overrated. I really think they're really
Wow.
overrated. I don't think they're
I
as
got your
good as
back,
people.
Jovan.
I really don't.
I think
Bro,
Spain's
and
very
then,
good.
bro, just to follow that right now, I'm gonna make one bold call here. I think either England or Spain fail to get it out the group stages.
Whoa, that's your controversial take. I disagree.
One of them, England or Spain.
Whoa.
I respect it.
England or
disagree.
Spain. Bro,
I disagree.
I'm telling you. Bro, even fucking 2018, there was a funny feeling about Germany, but you know, you're like, nah, no way. It's Mexico, it's South Korea, whatever. There, you know, see you later. But England,
I think Spain
you
is
got
the
US,
best-
you got
I think Spain's the best European team at this tournament this year.
oh no, I think Germany and France are clear.
Really? It's France.
Like,
France
I
is
think
clear
Germany-
like everyone else.
Can
Can I say mine?
Yes.
Or,
go
or
ahead.
we still have more? No,
We s-
I'll say at the end because it's
Okay.
pretty. I like
Chris-
because I
Chris
came up
said-
with it like now.
It was the only Champions League one that we had, and not really that controversial. But he
Okay.
said that Man City will win the Champions League. It's
very
possible. It's not that controversial.
Is
but
that why? I
I
mean,
disagree.
listen, if we're talking about the chokers in the blue side of Manchester, them picking them to win the Champions League is pretty controversial in my opinion.
it's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
all they do is choke everything out. So, but
even today they were not very convincing. in my
yeah, even
opinion.
today they weren't really that convincing. Yeah, I agree. So, it's picking them, not the best, but can I say mine?
Yeah.
And this is just to make sure it doesn't need to be just soccer related, right? Or football related.
This was technically World Cup UCL edition,
World Cup
but
Champions League.
So, what are you talking about, Will
you
Smith,
could let
bro?
it fly. You could let it fly.
Okay, because I didn't see that. So now I'll come up with something. I think my controversial take is that Holland will come to Manchester United this summer. I don't know what it has to do with the World Cup or the Champions League, but it's soccer related. I think Holland will come
Wow.
to Manchester United this summer.
You're saying that with confidence. I feel like you have an insider.
The fuck does he have, bro?
No, like obviously not a
Yeah,
real
yeah,
insider.
yeah.
It's a
Like,
rat,
he,
bro.
he
It's
has
a-
someone on Reddit that like has an insider or something.
Bro,
Look at him, he's smiling. That's what
he's
he's
Maybe.
not going to
Maybe.
United, bro.
Yo, listen, I'm not saying. Listen, I came
You
up.
think
with something
Jadon Sancho
controversial? I think.
is gonna convince him?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, good God.
I think United will be
I think he's definitely leaving.
in need of a striker. I think United will be in need of a striker because I think Cristiano Ronaldo might leave.
He's gonna leave.
Cavani's leaving.
Oh, you think Ronaldo's
Martial
leaving
might
already?
leave.
Ronaldo's gonna leave. If we don't
Yeah.
hit the Champions League, he's
Yeah.
gonna leave. If we get Champions League, he'll
Yeah.
stay. But if we don't, he's
I
gone.
don't think. I don't even
Right.
think if we get Champions League, he stays either.
Phone's better than
I'm being dead ass. I think depending on the manager we bring in, I think Ronaldo might be leaving regardless. I think Cavani might leave. Rashford potentially might leave. Martial might leave. We're gonna be in need for striker. Greenwood is somewhere.
Haaland. Dun, 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 dun,
Holland to
dun.
Manchester United. Why not? Sancho, come home. Well, we sold
We should
Ronaldo
sign-
from Manchester City. Why can't we take him? Why can't we take him from City? We'll see. That's my controversy. Like, I know it's not World Cup or Champions League, but
We'll allow
who
it.
cares?
Allow it. fam.
Who cares? Allowed, fam.
That does it for this super packed episode. I have to
Yeah, we did
split it
good.
in
We did
two,
well.
but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Probably gonna be up by tomorrow, so tune in for that Champions League Spaces. Super entertaining. And yeah, see you guys next time. Peace.